Georgia visa requirements for Nigerians. The former Soviet Republic of Georgia, which is located at the confluence of Europe and Asia, is home to Black Sea beaches and settlements in the Caucasus Mountains. It is well known for the old wine-growing region of Kakheti and the enormous 12th-century cave monastery Velistsikhe. The eclectic architecture and confusing, cobblestone pathways of Tbilisi's Old Town are two of the city's most well-known features. Geographical location: Georgia is a nation located in the Caucasus, close to the Black Sea. It is situated at the meeting point of Eastern Europe and Western Asia, and although it is occasionally seen as a transcontinental nation, it is now typically included in the European Union. Language: Georgia's national language is Georgian. The script used to write it is Mtruli. It is the Kartvelian language that is most extensively used. No other language family is related to the Kartvelian family. Currency: Georgia uses the Georgian lari as its official currency. Georgian legislation mandates that all goods and services must be paid for in local currency, despite the fact that prices are occasionally quoted in US dollars and euros. In Tbilisi, credit and debit cards are often used, but less frequently in the countryside. Major towns often have ATMs. Religion: in a 2014 census, 83.4% of Georgians claim to be Eastern Orthodox Christians, 10.7% claim to be Muslims, 2.9% claim to be Armenian Apostolic, and 0.5% claim to be Catholic. The remaining population was made up of Jehovah's Witnesses, Yazidis, Jews, Protestants, and non-believers. Affordability: Georgia is a lesser-known travel location for backpackers. It's not only the ideal location for environment, culture, and history enthusiasts, but it's also quite affordable to visit and live here. We stayed in this beautiful country for 11 months, and it was one of the least expensive places we've visited thus far. Georgian dishes: when you arrive in Tbilisi, border officials give you a bottle of wine in addition to stamping your passport. Georgia is a mountainous nation situated between Europe and Asia. It is a fitting introduction to the country, where dinner guests are praised as gifts. Georgian cuisine continues to be unwaveringly authentic. Yet, pomegranate juice and tart fruit leather are more likely to be the active ingredients here than the prunes and apricots added to the pot further east. Certainly, meat stews may take on a sweet tart dimension as they do in Persia. Place of interest: feel the Caucasian Georgian spirit in the Caucasus Mountains. Take many beautiful pictures, hear exciting parts of the history, try the traditional Georgian dish hinkali, dumpling, discover the most beautiful part of Georgia. Tbilisi is a charming city with a long history that has drawn millions of tourists from all over the world over the course of its existence. Tbilisi is a city worth visiting due to the natural beauty of the surrounding mountains and the unique culture of Georgia. Visiting visa requirements for Nigerian citizens: the documentation needed to apply for a Georgian tourist, business, or a visit visa in Nigeria includes a number of items. You need the following paperwork to apply for a Georgia tourist or business visa in Nigeria. 1. A current passport for travel abroad. The foreign identification document ought to be good for at least 6 months. 2. Georgian visa application. Before submitting, the Georgian visa application form must be correctly completed and signed. It is important for applicants to remember that incomplete visa application forms may result in processing delays or visa rejections. 3. Processing fee for visa. Everyone who wants to apply for a Georgia visitor's, business, or a visit visa must also pay the visa processing cost. The cost of a Georgia visa is around $200. The applicant must be aware that the processing fee for the visa is not refundable. 4. Passport data page photocopy. From Nigeria, it is necessary to produce a photocopy of the Nigerian passport's data page with the applicant's photo, passport number, and biodata pages plainly visible. 5. 2 copies of the passport photo. Furthermore required are passport-sized photos that were taken in accordance with the requirements. 6. The applicant must provide documentation of their intended lodging once they arrive in Georgia. 7. A 3-month bank statement. This serves as evidence of the applicant's financial stability. 8. Proof of flight reservation. And 9. Travel insurance. 10. Be patient while your visa is processed. Waiting patiently for your visa to be approved is the next step in the procedure after all prerequisites have been met. You must keep in mind that the processing period for Georgia visitor, business, or visit visas vary from 2 to 15 days. 11. It is advisable to travel to Georgia during the nicest weather, whether you are going there for a vacation, to see friends, or for business. January to April, cold; May, mild; June, warm; July to August, hot, September, warm, October, mild, November, December, cold. Please, like, share and subscribe.